back to Arc Maine, making a splash on International Women's Day. Coming up on Saturday, it's the 5th annual Women's Wave at Willard Beach in South Portland.
The goal is to celebrate the strength, power, and capacity of women by walking hand in hand into Maine's cold ocean. Here to tell us more are the co-founders of Two Maine Mermaids, Hopkins and Kelsy Hartley. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Thanks for doing this.
Yeah,
it's such a great event. So first up, can we talk about your group Two Maine Mermaids and how that came about and how you met and found this kind of love for the ocean?
Yeah, we were both dipping independently in 2020. This was kind of our way of embracing the cold during the pandemic, and our mutual friend connected us and said, "You're both doing this thing, you should get together and do it together." So we just, after a year of doing that, we really wanted to share the joy that we found dipping in the water.
Amazing.
I love that. So what inspired you guys to start on Women's Wave on International Women's Day? What has the response been from people who's dipped in the past?
Yeah, so we noticed that we started leading full moon dips when we got the group going, and we noticed like a lot of women were showing up. It was mostly women, and which was crazy because it's this amazingly hard thing to do. And so it was a perfect fit for International Women's Day.
Walk us through, this weekend and the event and what people are going to experience and find out, and that sort of let's join hands. Tell us, just to kind of walk us through that.
Yeah, so this event is really to celebrate the strength and power of women. So we fill the beach at Willard Beach in South Portland. We line up hand in hand and take a nice, slow, steady walk into the water. So this year we're adding a burlesque performance, and we're also adding just like more sparkle stations. We have biodegradable glitter, so people are going to be able to have a little time on the beach. So.
Look like mermaids, kind of.
Exactly.
I love that. So you can do like face sparkles too.
Yeah, kind of think festival vibes.
Yeah, yes. All about the joy.
So how powerful is this event? What have you guys gotten any good feedback? What have other people take away from the event?
Yeah, when we started, we had how many people the first
75
year?
people in 2020.
We started with 75 for our first year. This is our 5th year. It grew to a couple hundred in the 2nd and 3rd year, and last year Caitlin and I had a moment on the beach where we were just standing and just watching people stream down onto the beach, and we're like, oh, this has reached a level where it's really like impacting folks. And as the event grew, you could feel the energy on the beach just grow and grow and grow. So it became this tangible experience, and so last year was like, okay, we're really like just connecting all together in this like moment, and it just solidifies the event for the entire year. That's really beautiful.
Amazing. And full disclosure to you at home, during the commercial break, I was like, so I saw on your flyer you're looking for, hoping to reach 1,000 participants. How many are you at? 1,400.
Yes.
What does that mean to you? Yeah.
It just means that like this event is more important than ever. People are looking for community, a joyful act of like being together and celebrating our strength. And it's also like to our kind of on the organization back inside, we're like, okay, we're gonna cap registration today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
What day is today?
We're
Today
gonna
at noon.
Yeah.
Just so we can be sure that we keep everyone safe on the beach. It's a big event.
It's only a couple hours left, really.
Yep.
It's 9:35 right now, so.
Yeah. And so are there logistics that you want people to know, maybe who have already registered, as far as just like parking, where to meet, that type of thing?
Yeah, so we have tried to do a really good job of communicating all of that on our Instagram, and to people who are registered already, they're getting emails. We're kind of keeping tabs on the wind as well. So we might tap into using our weather date, which is Sunday.
Okay.
But all of that information is on our website, on our Instagram, and via email. So register and you'll get all the details.
Perfect.
I love that. Obviously, this has bonded you guys for life.
Oh,
have you
yeah.
seen any other bonds, or has anyone at the event the past couple of years gone up to you guys and said, like, I found my really good core group here, stuff like that?
Yeah, it's such a good question, and I love that because we started seeing that because when people meet in the water like this, you're not meeting around your, like, what do you do for work? You're meeting on this like very personal, like very body-centric way, and that just is like this, it creates an incredible bond. It just is an equalizer across the board, and so people get to meet like their true selves in that way. And we've have found that people have made like really lifelong friendships and are creating their own groups. So it's so fun to see all these swim groups that have kind of been inspired by this community, and we'll see them kind of chatting and talking to each other. Are you going? Yeah, we're going.
Oh, I love that.
It's really sweet.
What is so invigorating about going into the cold ocean, the cold Maine Ocean?
Yeah, you think like on a day-to-day, we don't really get exposed to elements. We're kind of in a 65 degree, 70 degree temperature like inside, and like our bodies are built for these like very big experiences. And so getting into the cold water, you really get to feel what your body is capable of. Everything on your body comes online. So all your senses, like everything that gives you insight into the world is just very awake. So it feels like you've had all the coffee all at once.
It also makes you smile a lot too. I've done ice baths before, and getting in, I get so nervous and giggly, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I totally understand what you guys mean by it brings out your true self.
Yeah, it is really just like a baseline. For me, it's like a meditation, but it's also like the community around it is just like very powerful.
I imagine everyone just walking out or running out or however it works, and then just like cheering, like we did it, you know, and especially for people who've done it for the first time, you know.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful way to support each other, and you know, I don't know if we get that type of like lifting up in our day to day, and when you have a swim practice like this, you're doing that every time you go in the water, so everyone's really supportive. You get a team, you get a crew, you get your tribe.
I love it.
Amazing. And then you said that registration closes at 12. Just very quickly, how can people still register?
Yep, so they can go to our website, Two Maine Mermaids. It's TWO, twomainemermaids.com, and the registration link is all right there.
All right, and we're hoping that the wind is not a factor tomorrow, but everyone should just be aware that Sunday is the backup day. There's a good chance that you might have to go with that, and you'll be posting that online.
Yeah, and it will be same time, same place, so all the details will just transfer.
Okay,
Amazing.
ladies, happy
so much.
early International
Yes,
Women's Day.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
I love that.
All right.